Wolf, do we still got some backwoods here?
It should be. Let me check. Hell yeah, bro. It's one box left.
Bet. Grab that white Rhino Kush out the kitchen and roll up, bro. While you're in there, get that bottle of Remy XO out the freezer too, fam.
Bro, I just hit $1 million, and I ain't even halfway through the first bag.
Hell yay. That's what's up. I'll help you count after I twist this backwood. Here you go, bro.
At 32 years old, he had orchestrated and successfully pulled off the biggest caper of his career. His Aunt Rose had put him on the lick. She was an ex-crack and heroin addict that drove semi-trucks all over the country. Every blue moon, when hard for cash, she would agree to smuggle shipments of narcotics and sometimes guns across the country on her rig in exchange for cash. This time she was in a bigger bind than usual and needed more than the $10,000 Lord Brick was willing to pay. So she tipped her nephew off when the load touched down, and Senghor, Rowe, and Wolf followed Richie and Keisha to the stash house. There was no one else Senghor could trust to go with him on this mission but Rowe and Wolf. They were his brothers, the only people he trusted to have his back in a situation like that. Worrying if the guy that's supposed to have your back gets green eyes with greed and decides to blow your brains out and take your share can make you lose. Focus below the lick and risk either being killed by the mark or arrested by the police. Senghor met Dave and Chuck 7 years ago at Ryan Road Correctional Facility on Detroit's east side before they became Rowe and Wolf. They were the only three guys on the compound from Schoolcraft, so they stuck together. Senghor was 25 years old, 6'0" inches, 205 pounds, M&M brown complexion. Muscular and shredded up physique, jet black Caesar haircut, clean cut thin mustache and low unconnected beard. He was an OG in the hood and known for putting in work since he was 13 years old, wanting more than just hood fame. Senghor started Blood Money Mafia with Dave and Chuck. Dave, 21 at the time, was 5'11" inches, 200 pounds, ripped up frame, hazel eyes, mocha complexion. Hazel eyes, mocha complexion, full goatee and jet black 360s. Dave had a certain charisma and confidence that attracted people to him. He had an insatiable desire to get money. He had the golden hand. He was a certified hustler, and it was made official when Senghor named him ROE, revenue over everything. Chuck, at 18 years old, looked like a freak of nature. He was 6'11" inches, 290 pounds, blue-black dark complexion, dark brown eyes, long black braids down his shoulders, with a shredded muscular build. Chuck was a very intimidating presence and had a very short temper. Rowe and Wolf were up-and-comers trying to make a name for themselves, their hood and BMM selves, so they listened, trained and learned everything they could, and recruited soldiers for the 5 years they were together. The main objective of BMM would be to target drug dealers, pimps, etc. Basically, anybody in the game with bread would have to respect it or check it. Either pay tribute to the mob or get robbed. Period. Not complete savages. BMM had a rule of never targeting members, family of members, legitimate operations, or legit civilians. Senghor believed it was bad and brought too much. He figured a person in the game couldn't call the police and had to retaliate on a street level, and the mob was more than equipped to handle those minor inconveniences. Senghor, Rowe, and Wolf all got out the same year within 4 months of each other and immediately continued on with their plan. The fact that they each had 2 years to complete parole didn't stop them from hitting licks and building the mob.
$1,325,000.
2,424,300.
1,250,700 kilos. That's a total of $5 million. Ro, grab the reagent heroin test kit out the kitchen. Blue, this shit about 95% pure. We can cut each brick once and make 200 bricks out the 100 and still be twice as strong than what's on the streets. Each of us gets $1,650,000, 33 kilos, and 12 ounces. So Ro give Wolf $325,000, $399, 30 to me, and $50,000 to the side to Rose for the intel. Wolf, take our gear and burn it with the cargo van. Make sure you take that motherfucker deep east, like East Warren and Cadillac area. Take the barrels out the Glocks and drop them down 2 separate sewers.
All right, bro. I'ma knock it out tonight.
What's the word, bro? What's the plan of action for moving this work? What's the next step? We rich as fuck, my nigga.
Yay, Ro, you right. Right now, we rich niggas. But if we stay focused, we can and will be wealthy men. In order to move this work under the radar, our organization is going to have to evolve and take on a new corporate structure. Instead of having our captains work for us, we're going to offer franchise opportunities, a chance to be their own boss, start their own mobs. This insulates us from any street-level illegal activity, and Victor Lord, knowing that we were the ones responsible for his stash house getting robbed, he'll be looking for a new major figure to emerge with a lot of work, but instead the bad will be dispersed through so many hands it won't even be a blip on his radar. We tell our capos that they're going to run and be responsible for their own mobs, and we're going to guide them and not interfere in any way, shape, or form, as long as they follow the rules. The program is this: dope, pussy, after-hour clubs, extortion and murder, vice. We're going to take over, quietly. Each district will have a local capo. So far as everybody knows, these new mobs are the ones putting the bag down. We put the work up, money up, train them and show them how to set it up in each hood, district, and city. Ro, your responsibilities as Chief Financial Officer is to manage work going out and money coming in. Wolf, as Chief Enforcer, your job is distribution and collection. As CEO, I'm going to find a means to wash our money by investing in legit enterprises, namely cash-operated businesses like event promotion, for example.
We'll dig that. I see you got it all figured out on some Meyer Lansky Kaiser Sojay type ship.